Hello, welcome back to Beauty Bee and to a Chatty Get Ready with me. Today I'm going to be using a lot of the things from my project Pan and just kind of talking about sort of my goals for 2021. I kind of originally planned to do this as a what Mel Thompson's tag video, like beauty goals for 2020 or something, and then I realized that half of the prompts didn't really apply to me. So we're just going for it. Let's see. Just gonna set that down real fast. Some powder. I'm making a point of actually using my powder now because, segueing into things, one of my goals for 2021 is to use up quite a few products. I have a Project Pan going, and my Kat Von D mini powder that they gave out in this for birthday gift 2 years ago is in there, and it's so full. It's ridiculous. I've had this for 2 years. I have never owned another loose powder, but goodness, there's so much to get through. Okay, now let's go with some eye primer. So yeah, I've got this big project Pan that I want to do. I have a depotting project that I need to get working on at some point. I actually ordered some materials to do it. I'm not depotting because I want to consolidate my palettes. I'm depotting things, or actually repressing, because I have all of these palettes that are just broken. I have, I think, 3 or 4 different Wet n Wild palettes that just the lids have snapped off, and I've got a NYX palette that's the same way, and I know that I'm going to lose those shadows, which is probably a third of my collection, if I don't do something about it soonish. I didn't bring that shade over. It really bothers me, so going to do that. And I think that'll be nice also because I do like making those building your own palette kind of videos with my own collection, and I think it'll be neat to be actually able to make a palette rather than just swatching on my arm. I think that'll be really fun. Okay, so now here's where we finally get into some color. Now, some of the shades in my project Pan for this year is this row. I don't want to finish off these colors because, this is a really new item to my collection in the big scheme of things, but I do want to hit Pan in all the shades in this row, so I think I'm going to focus on those for today's look. My outfit is so neutral. I'm wearing a sort of oatmeal gray sweater and black pants, so I get all the color I want on my eyes and my face. Let's see, other goals for this channel. I want to do some collabs this year, and I guess when I say collabs, I don't mean the kind of collabs that seem to have overtaken the beauty community in the last year or two, where you just say each other's name in video, maybe put up a picture of the other person, and that's your collab. I would really like to do something truly collaborative where I'm really working with another YouTuber, not in person because I'm not sure how comfortable I am with meeting someone from off the internet, but also I just think there's a lot of ways two people could work together and to make a video that isn't, just being in the same room. I probably edited that out because I dropped it, but this is just some glitter glue. And I'd like to continue to grow my channel. This has really been a lot of fun this year. been doing this for right around 6 months, pretty consistently, and I've been really enjoying it. It is so much fun to just get on and be able to talk to other people about makeup. I mean, it's something that I really enjoy. It's something I like a lot. It's not something that anyone else in my life really cares about at all. So it's nice that I've got this little online community that also cares about the same things that I do. And it's just been such a nice way to express myself and do something that's a little bit more creative. I won't say more creative in a different way than what I do for work. I'm a very analytical person. I mean, I'm a statistician, so like doing something that's colorful and bright and artistically creative is such a nice little change of pace. And I do think that making these YouTube videos has really helped me. One goal that I had with this channel was to become a little bit more comfortable in an almost public speaking setting. I mean, obviously this isn't the same as like getting in front of an actual crowd of 100 people who are there in real life, but it's about as close as you can get when you're just staying in your own room. And it's fun that I can do this in a way that, you know, is exploring some other interests, is less stressful, at least for me, than doing like Toastmasters would be. I really, really am not good at public speaking. I'm really uncomfortable with it. It causes me a lot of stress when I need to do it. And I think that I'm starting to get a little bit more comfortable, at least in front of the camera. And I've done a couple of presentations this year that have been socially distanced. So effectively filming a YouTube video, or at least recording myself over a PowerPoint. And I feel like those have been more comfortable because I've been doing these videos than they would have been otherwise. So that's great. I'm so happy about that. And I really hope that that progress can continue in the future. I mean, my goals for my YouTube channel largely have been hit already. I mean, I understand that some people want to make this their livelihood, etc. First of all, I'm almost certainly never going to be in a position where that's even a possibility. But also, I don't want that. That seems very stressful. And I've put in so many years of education at this point where I can't envision giving that up to ever do YouTube. Yes, I would love to hit 1,000 subscribers. That would be so cool. But, and like I said, that's not even going to be a possibility for me. So why talk about it? Just because I think it's fun to. Oof. I really do enjoy what I do. Okay, I think I'm at a pretty good point with the eyeshadow overall. I do think that I could use some additional blending of the crease shade and just general cleaning up of the crease shade, really, because goodness. All right, I'm gonna go into my brow shade, actually. This shade, which is also in my project pan. Told you, we're really honing in on that project pan in this Get Ready With Me. Just using that to blend a little bit more. Okay. we'll call that good. I'm trying to think what other questions there were in that tag that were applicable to my channel. And skincare resolutions. Like, I want to actually be good about doing my skincare. I am not. I'm pretty good about not sleeping in my makeup. Pretty good. Not great, but I try. And I've actually been better about doing moisturizer and vitamin C serum the last couple of weeks, but I'm still not great about it. It's hard for me to even get too worried about it though, because I mean, I'm 26. It's not like I see a huge difference if I don't do things for a couple of days. I'm quite fortunate in that regard. Some blush. I'm gonna mix it with my highlight as well. Both of these are also in my project. I can probably just stop saying that, but you know what? It's important to it's relevant to the topic of the video. I do think it would be fun to do another project pan as well. However, I'm worried about overloading myself, and I mean, there are a lot of items that are just in this project to begin with. I don't think I need to add, 5 or 6 more. Is this actually going to go with what I've got? We'll see. Yeah, that's doable. Okay. But there are just so many fun projects. Makeup with Lainey has one that seems like so much fun. She's making a different Harry Potter palette every month and really focusing on that. There's Partners in Cream. There's Pan That Palette, which sounds like such a good time, but I think that for this year, I need to stick with one, move those products out, and then we can maybe consider things. And then maybe in the second half of the year, I can consider something new, because I think, judging by how I'm going with my project right now, my project will be at a little bit more of a reasonable point. I'll have quite a few fewer products in June than I have now, and maybe I can start another project. That would be a lot of fun. I'm realizing that I forgot mascara, so I will go and grab that and be back in just a sec. So guess who forgot that she had turned off her camera when she went to go get her mascara and already applied it. No points for correctly guessing that it's me, but I think I'm done with the look now. I really like this. I think that it actually turned out a little bit more quote-unquote wearable than I thought it would. I didn't have high expectations for my purple, mint, and blue eye to be particularly everyday, but I really like this, and I think it's quite everyday appropriate, really, at least for my lifestyle. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed, and that you will let me know what your goals are for this year. I had a really good time filming this, and I think I will likely be incorporating some more of these chit chat get ready with me's in the future if others seem to enjoy them as well. Thanks again, and I hope I'll see you next time.